you only live once. That's usually said by people who want you to try new things and all the other good stuff, but to an extent, it's very much true. Our life is defined by choices, and those choices can only be made with the mentality of, you only live once, so why not do it, right? For instance, during COVID, I just finished middle school, so I'd done my first 2 years of high school, freshman and sophomore year, online, so I was at home. And I had the option to do high school at at a physical high school for junior and senior year. Now, I was a bit nervous at first, definitely, because, throughout my life in general, I'd always switch schools every year or so, so I just hated new environments where I'd go to a place and I just wouldn't know anyone, and at the same time, those first impressions would last with people for like the rest of the year and so on. Like, these people I didn't know, but they're gonna be in my life for like years on end. So I hated that. I switched schools a bunch of times, hated that feeling. But I was like, okay, I could stay on my comfort zone, or I could go to this high school where it was a theater arts high school. So I mean, theater in general, you really gotta step outside of yourself. But and I decided I would go. And I'm so glad I did. I'm sure if I had stayed at home and, done online school, I'm sure it would have been fine. It wouldn't have been bad. But when I tell you the people who I've met and the things that I've gotten to do, I just would not be the same person, I don't feel. Like, those 2 years, they really did make a huge difference. It's kind of like there's a turning point in your life, really, where it's like, route A, route B. Was like a critical choice, like, life or death. But, like, I would have just been a very different person, right? The training I've received, the people I met, the teachers I've learned from, the opportunities I've had to do, it's just been such an amazing place. And I still talk with the friends that I made, like a bunch of them. I still talk with them to this day too. I talk as if it's been a while ago. I graduated like a year ago. So like, it's fairly recent. But yeah, so just as a general rule of thumb, if something is new to you and the only reason you can see that you don't want to do it is because it's outside of your comfort zone, I would strongly urge you to just jump off that waterfall and just take the ride, right? Because that's a waterfall, because more so you never know where it's going to lead you. But yeah, obviously don't jump off waterfalls, please. But yeah, just do it, right? You never know where it's going to lead you. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, I'm learning these lessons alongside you guys, and I love sharing them with you. But yep, tune in next time for more lessons and stories and everything else. And as always, have a great rest of your day.